Well, it is Sunday, and you know what that means. GetRECt Diamond Capped Fall 2018. This is week 8. I am David Vid Kosick, and with me here is Darren Mark Hames Dwen. We're here to give you some Diamond Cap games.
Absolutely. I'm super excited for the matchups today. And on the first game of today, we do have Return of the Millsticks versus Oklahoma Diamond Rush.
Yeah, so this is the first of our 3 games for the day. Unfortunately, the other 3 matches this week were forfeits, so we have today Return of the Middlesticks versus Oklahoma Diamond Rush, Team Fish Taco versus Land Snack, and Kansas State University versus Squattobots Roll Out. But for now, let's focus on the first game. Would you like to introduce the blue side?
Yes, on blue side, we have Return of the Millsticks. In the top lane on Urgot, we have Liposuction Lane, Tendies 2 on the Gragas in the jungle. We have Demon Print on Cassidon in the mid lane. And we have FOTC 4th Shot and bot lane Kazekage on Varus and Tom Gench.
Meanwhile, on the red side, we have Oklahoma Diamond Rush, Hayabusa Taicho playing the Lissandra Aftershock top, OGR Trodolor on Sejuani in the jungle, Dr. Giggles X3 piloting the Aatrox mid, and in the bot lane, Emma Hotson and OGR Silverhammer playing Lucian and Morgana. So we do have some pretty standard picks on the side of Return of the Middlesticks, Gragas jungle, Urgot top, Varus Tom Kench pretty standard, and then Caston just to shake things up a little bit. Meanwhile, on the red side, it's Sejuani kind of fell out of the meta recently
Yeah, a little bit.
With some of the changes. For reference, this is the former patch. This was played on Monday, I think. So this is
Yes.
before the patches. Which means none of those Dark Harvest nerfs, which doesn't really matter. I don't think anyone here got changed,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter. But we do have some pretty standard starts, both sides taking their red buff first as the solo laners head to their respective lanes. Where do you see these solo lanes going in terms of, who wins?
Hayabusa Taichou is not the strongest laner, so I don't expect him to win, even in a favorable matchup. But Urgot should win this matchup, Lissandra. Lissandra will be able to poke him out a little bit, but in the end, Urgot just gets really tanky after his Black Cleaver, getting some items. So just give Urgot a little bit of time to scale up. Lissandra can bully Urgot in lane a little bit, but not enough to matter, especially since he took the Aftershock. Now, Aftershock Lissandra isn't super common. It may have been a mistake, actually, just because to proc that Aftershock, Lissandra would have to go in and then get out right at the end after the Aftershock proc, especially versus Urgot, as Urgot, he wants you to be right up in his face so he can get those shotgun legs off. So yeah, but in the mid lane, Cassidon versus Aatrox. Now, if Aatrox is not able to bully Cassidon enough in the early game, then Cassidon is just going to scale up and become an absolute monster. And since it is a melee versus melee matchup, that it's better for Cassidon than traditional, control mages. But we do have some trading in the mid lane there. Dr. Giggles showing why he picked the Aatrox in the mid lane instead of putting the Aatrox up top against Liposuction lane.
Yeah, Aatrox, doesn't really do that great into Urgot, mostly because he's ranged and tanky at the same time, so it's a lot harder to bully him out. Demon Print, on the other hand, is really easy to deal with, but now Tendies is here. Demon Print and Tendies taking on Dr. Giggles, but now Trodolor in. It's a 2v2 with the flash forward by Dr. Giggles. That's the Ignite onto Demon Print. He's going to go down. First Blood going over to Dr. Giggles in a pseudo solo kill.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of communication on the side of Return of the Middlesticks there. Tendies 2 was ready to go in, but Demon Print was really, really low, had to CS under tower, so it was essentially a 1v1 at that point. But then Dr. Giggles saw his opportunity, he flashed in for the kill, ignited Demon Print, and took him down. Now, Demon Print doesn't miss out on a lot of CS, though, because he did take the TP, but Dr. Giggles does get an edge in that matchup after the first blood.
Yeah, and Trodolor coming in on the side, making sure to hit Tendies around a little bit and prevent him from going to help Demon Print. Although there wasn't really anything that he could do at that point, no way to support a solo laner who's getting taken down by Ignite. So right now the early advantage going over to OGR by way of Dr. Giggles on that mid lane Aatrox. Meanwhile, in the top lane, as you said, Hayabusa Taicho probably won't win this, just based on the fact that Urgot, if he's not going to get bullied out super hard early, then he can just kind of knock around Lissandra. I do think the I think the Aftershock is more of a team-focused. You know, it's for later in the skirmishes and team fights because, you know, she can go in. That's what historically pro teams have been using, especially at Worlds. Cloud9 with Licorice, him on the Aftershock top. It's more of a get in, and they kind of underestimate how much damage you can take. And then you can just, you know, get out after they blow all of their cooldowns on you. So I think that's what he's going for, but I don't think it's going to work out for him just because Liposuction is going to be able to knock him around exactly like this. Hayabusa having to get out with the Claw now at very low mana.
Yeah, the problem I have with the Aftershock top Lissandra, especially in this comp, is the only other tank, well, the only tank on the team is Sejuani, and Sejuani will get poked out fairly easily before the fight. So if Sejuani engages and she's the only tank, then Lissandra's gonna have to, you know, beat the secondary engage, and then there's just not enough damage to be soaked up.
Oh, but the flash over by Tendies, he is going to force Trodolor's flash after a very ambitious Raptor steal.
Yeah, Trodolor did not expect. I think he got spotted out on the ward there in the mid-bottom bush as he was going over the Raptor. So that means bot lane Kazekage would come up, and with Tendies, they forced the flash.
Yeah. So we do have two. Oh, the flash forward by Liposuction Lady is going to go wide, and that's going to be the Fear Beyond Death missing as well. Hayabusa still has to get out, though. He has his flash. He's not going to take the claw, and now he's out of mana. This might be the end for him. Liposuction moving forward. He's got the root. He doesn't have his flash, and Hayabusa hasn't used his either. Flashes into the bush just to avoid Liposuction, but is he going to? Yes.
Wow, Hayabusa Taichao played that extremely well. I'm very impressed because he didn't take the claw. If he had taken the claw, he might have gotten out still just because he had taken the claw and then flash immediately since Liposuction Lane already used his flash. So, I don't know. I guess he gets out 10 times out of 10 if Liposuction Lane misses his Fear Beyond Death.
Yeah, missing that Fear Beyond Death definitely allowed Hayabusa. Oh, but now Kazekage being aggressed on by Trodolor. He's going to devour the jungler, and he's going very low. Fourth shot going to take the kill, and now it looks like that gank gone sour for OGR. They're going to force Silverhammer's flash away.
Yeah, the bot lane of Return of the Millsticks has done an extremely great job this season. Every time I've seen them play, they've just been doing a phenomenal carrying actually every single game. Fourth shot on the Varus here, that is a really good pick for him being able to carry.
Yeah, and now look at that. Giggles might get stunned up by the Tongue Lash. He's going to be stunned. The World Ender is popped. He's going to go into his Resurrect. Gonna get away Kazekage. Oh,
Demon Print!
Dr. Giggles goes down to Demon Print.
Wow, Demon Print came down in the realm to follow Dr. Giggles there. Dr. Giggles went so low, he had to pop his World's Ender already, and then once he came back up, it was super easy for Demon Print to just ult in and kill him.
Yeah, great job. Oh, and now the Chains of Corruption coming out. Botlane Kazekage is going to take the kill onto Emma Hotson. Again, as you said, Return of the Middlesticks, their bot lane showing so much presence as they have all season. They're doing a great job, especially right now.
Yeah, Emma Hotson did not respect the bot lane of Return of the Middlesticks there, especially after Fourth Shot hit level 6, had access to the Chains of Corruption. I believe that's what it's called?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Chains of Corruption, so he just had to back up all the way there, especially when Silverhammer had already backed.
Yeah. Yeah, Silverhammer having gone back, it's not like you can even have that get-out-of-jail-free card by way of the Black Shield. And now Liposuction Lane, he has his Fear Beyond Death again. He's got Ignite from his Spellbook. Is he going to be able... He's going to... Oh! Gonna dodge it with the Frozen Tomb. And I think he's going to get out now. And
Here
now Trodolor is here. Liposuction Lane going to commit onto Hayabusa. He's going to get the kill, and he's stunned up by Trodolor. Flashes the Mastery, and he gets the shield from the Purge. He might be able to get out of this, but it looks like Trodolor is just a little too sticky. The Bola coming out to secure the kill. A 1-for-1 up there in the top lane.
Wow. Hayabusa Taichao did just not, he didn't respect his own jungler there. He didn't let Trodolor just go in and take care of it. So he stepped a little too far. He went down. So Liposuction Lane got pretty good trade off of that, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, Hayabusa, great job, you know, dodging the Fear Beyond Death with the Frozen Tomb and getting a little bit of healing there as well. But then, as you said, not respecting the fact that his jungler can just secure this. Going back in, losing his life to Liposuction Lane. It's going to put Return of the Middlesticks at 4-2 on the map. 2,000 gold ahead already.
Yeah, and most of that gold does lie in their bot lane here. Fourth Shot and Kazekage are doing a great job just CSing and pushing in the lane into Emma Hotson and Silverhammer.
Yeah, both members of this bot lane for Return of the Middle Sticks 1, 0, and 2, as well as what looks to be about a 15 CS 15 CS differential as this turret crashes, or as this wave crashes into the turret, rather.
Yeah, I don't like the Morgana pick into the Tahm Kench just because you can't really bully the Tahm Kench enough. Wow, Chains of Corruption hits the Black Shield. Emma Hotson lucky to get out alive.
Yeah. Now, Giggles chasing down Demon Print, but they're just going to head back to lane. They're both missing CS. This doesn't make any sense. Hayabusa getting away, and we see a little bit of normalcy return to these lanes. Emma Hotson obviously coming back from the base. Now Fourth Shot and Kazekage look like they're going a little too aggressive. Gonna get the double stun off for Silverhammer, and now the flash forward by Kazekage. Silverhammer is slowed, but I think he's still going to. The root comes out, and now Silverhammer very low. Fourth Shot eaten up by the Devour. He's going to get the kill, but but Fourth Shot is going to lose his life as well. I'm not sure if Kazekage can take on Emma Hotson now. He might die. Oh. The good stun coming off, pinging for his laners to help, but he might be a little too slow. The Frog not fast enough to outrun Lucian. Now Dr. Giggles coming in with the World Ender, not going to get to use it. And Tendies and Demon Print are here to deal with the World Ender himself. Demon Print flashing away. He doesn't have the cooldowns. He's going to get taken down by the Ignite. And now Tendies is on the run from Dr. Giggles and Emma Hotson. And Trodolor's here as well. Misses the Bola, but it doesn't really matter. Tendies flashes away. Trodolor actually is not going to chase because Liposuction Lane is here with a Ghost from his spellbook. Whew.
Meanwhile, on the top lane, we do have Hayabusa Taichao. He will be able to push in that wave and get a lot of damage on the top lane turret, and if Silverhammer is able to keep Liposuction Lane in the mid lane there, then he will get the turret overall, but it looks like Liposuction Lane will be getting back up there. Now that extended fight in the bot lane, holy moly, the bot lane of Return of the Middle Sticks over-aggressing there. They went very, very far. They did not expect Emma Hotson to be there so soon, so Emma Hotson was able to get a double kill. And that's a huge win in the favor of Oklahoma Diamond Rush. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Aatrox is trying to roam down. He finds two members of Return of the Middle Sticks, and he takes down Demon Print. However, Tendies does get out, luckily, after the Glacial Prison misses from Trodolor.
Yeah. Giggles picking up another kill. That's going to be pretty big for this mid lane as well. Demon Print was doing, really well at keeping the lane basically even, but now Giggles, he's got, 15 CS. He's got an extra kill. This might start to snowball for him, especially if Trodolor comes in to deal with Demon Print, or even just, put some pressure on the turret, even if you can't kill that Slippery Cassidy.
Yeah, Trodolor not doing a whole lot on the map here. He got one good gank top, even though it was a trade. However, in the mid lane here, we do have Tendies coming in.
Yeah, not going to hit the body slam, but Giggles still loses about half his health, knocks up Demon Print, and that's going to be the first turret going down for Return of the Middle Sticks. Despite that double kill that Emma Hotson got, Fourth Shot had finished his Bork, and they just had so much pressure that they could just take the turret pretty much uncontested. And
yeah,
now it's
looking for something here.
Jungle v jungle fight as
Dr.
Giggles
coming down,
comes in the side, but that's Kazekage with the River King. I don't know what it's actually called. River King sounds good enough, and now Fourth Shot is here in the mid lane. Looks like they're going to go for the dragon. We see Tendies starting that up as Trodolor takes his next blue buff. I believe, yes, it is a Cloud Drake. So 4 members here. I don't think OGR is going to be able to do anything. Or, did I say Cloud?
Yes.
It's an Ocean Drake. So that is going to be the first dragon of the game, going down at 13.5 minutes for Return of the Middle Sticks. Still a 2,000 gold lead for them off of that turret, and the pretty large CS leads at this point in the top and bot lane.
Man, now the bot lane of Return of the Middle Sticks is going to rotate mid here. They're going to send Demon Print bot to 1v1 Emma Hotson, who he should be able to hold his own against Emma Hotson, if not kill him straight up. But now we see the bot lane roaming up. They will get spotted out by a ward there in the river, so that means more members of Oklahoma Diamond Rush are going to come up.
Yeah, Silverhammer and Trodolor were both rotating up there in order to, answer that. Meanwhile, Dr. Giggles goes back. Emma Hotson still hasn't quite finished his Bork. He probably does have enough to buy that now, which is why we see him going back. But, you know, if Demon Prince up there, or down there, I suppose. Yeah, if Demon Prince down there and Emma Hotson doesn't have his Bork yet, especially without the tower, he is in big trouble if that Kassadin decides to go in. Meanwhile, we do see a bit of a CS difference in the jungle, 97 to 75 in favor of Tendies. Neither jungler has really been ganking that much, though, at least not successfully.
Tendies is putting a lot of pressure on the map despite having that CS lead, so that just means he's having really efficient jungle pathing, maybe counter-jungling Trotolor a bit when we're not watching.
Yeah, he has also made sure that even if his gank doesn't go well, he makes sure that his lane gets pressure, as we saw in that mid lane, you know, where they traded, or I suppose didn't trade, where Demon Print just died. He wasn't, you know, he didn't get anything, obviously, in terms of kills, but he did make sure that, you know, his presence was there and that he drew Trotolor to him.
Absolutely.
Oh, and now we see Force Shot getting snatched up by Kazekage, but he's stunned, and that's going to be the Glacial Prison getting used by Trotolor. Now Liposuction Lane is here, uses the Disdain to get in. The Purge is on Kazekage, and Liposuction Lane are on Hayabusa. The Chains of Corruption comes out. He's caught and taken down. Emma Hotson's culling is coming out, but it's not doing anything. And that is going to be a 1-for-0 for Return of the Middlesticks. Looks like they're rotating that onto the Rift Herald.
Yeah, it looks like two members of Return of the Middlesticks are going to start up that Rift Herald here. In the bot lane, Demon Print did not have TP, was unable to join that fight and make it even more of a win for Return of the Middlesticks. They will pick up this Rift Herald, will be really huge since in the mid lane they've just been shoving that wave nonstop, and it's always been answered by Oklahoma Diamond Rush. With this Rift Herald now, they'll be able to open up the map just a little bit more.
Yeah, it looks like Kazekage, who ended up picking up the Rift Herald that looked like an accident, but I think they're just going to use it here up top, try and get this, and push that turret lead to 2 now.
They won't even need the Rift Herald.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they even need it.
Yeah, not enough members of Oklahoma Diamond Rush are rotating up at this moment, so that means it's a free turret.
Yeah, it's only Emma Hotson coming up and Hayabusa running up the lane, but they can't even get there in time. So Demon Print and Dr. Giggles now taking the 1v1. Giggles is under turret, pops the World Ender. Demon Print flashes back in and loses his life. Not sure. Yep. And he's going to execute under tower just to get the revive.
Yeah, great job from Dr. Giggles understanding the matchup into Kassadin, really bullying him in the side lane there. That way he can have the pressure throughout the map. Now Oklahoma Diamond Rush, they move their win condition to the split push kind of style with Dr. Giggles in the side lane. Nobody can really stop him. They're going to try to send Demon Print to stop him, but Demon Print, as just shown, is unable to even match him in the side lane. That means Oklahoma Diamond Rush is still in this game despite being 4K down.
Yeah, 4K down, but a lot of that is, as it was before, it is on the bot lane of Return of the Middlesticks, and, you know, they're not going to be split pushing, obviously. So, Return of the Middlesticks, you know, they're trying to turn this into a sort of team fight, siege, split push. You know, they're going to be very good at both, you know, team fighting and sieges. But it looks like their bot lane might be caught. Kazekage has to flash away, throws fourth shot out, but he's going to lose. Oh, the stopwatch comes out. Tendies takes down Silverhammer. He's going to lose his life, and Kazekage going to follow him after Dr. Giggle's forced to flash away because the chains are coming out. He's going to go down, gets the fear off, and now it's a 1v3 as Demon Print comes in. That's going to be... Oh, Emma Hotson going down. Now Trotolor losing his life as well. Return of the Middlesticks with a beautiful turnaround.
Wow, incredible flash body slam from Tendies going in right there, hitting almost every member of Oklahoma Diamond Rush, and that means a 1 fight for Return of the Middlesticks. They're going to be pushing on this mid lane tower here.
Yeah, he immediately pops. It immediately pops a member of OGR with the flash body slam cask, and you know, just having that much damage, even though his team wasn't immediately able to capitalize on it. Demon Print coming in, Liposuction Lane taking down Dr. Giggles with the Fear Beyond Death. Both of those things were made possible by Tendies initiating in the first place. So great job there by him, and pretty good pretty good on Fourth Shot and Kazekage both for keeping themselves alive for as long as they did. Fourth Shot through the end of the fight. Kazekage using the stopwatch to make sure that he lived for a little while longer and focus their attention back onto him.
Yeah, and there was a beautiful flank from Demon Print coming in and just blowing up Emma Hotson immediately.
Yeah, he didn't even... He lasted almost a full combo.
Yes. Alright, looks like Trotolor might be catching bot lane Kazekage here.
Yeah, second dragon looks like it is just going to go over to Return of the Middle Sticks. Trotolor choosing not to fight that. So it is 5,000 gold and 2 dragons, going to be really good for these extended sieges and trades. So, yeah. And with Baron on the map now, Return of the Middle Sticks is going to be looking to focus their attention on that side. Hayabusa Taicho might be caught out here as Kazekage uses the Rift Herald. I think it was about to expire.
Yes, it was about to expire, and Hayabusa might be getting caught here. There's 3 members of Return of the Middle Sticks in the top lane. He will not take the claw, but it looks like Demon Print will end up taking that kill. Tendies
oh,
is here.
Silverhammer is so low already. Tendies with the Morellonomicon and the Runic Echoes, but it looks like Fourth Shot might be in trouble. Emma Hotson Culling is out, but he's not quite going to be able to. He gets the kill with the flash forward. And now Dr. Giggles, he's going to be stunned under the turret. And that's going to be the Fear Beyond Death, pulling him in, forcing the Resurrect. And are they going to be able to take him down now? Yes, Kazekage picking up the kill to bring himself to 3, 2, and 5. Return of the Middle Sticks running it down this top lane with a 6,000 gold lead and half of a Rift Herald.
Return of the Middle Sticks doing a great job finding those picks. Tendi's doing an unbelievable job on that AP Gragas. Then Trotolor trying to do a similar thing on the Sejuani, but as he's not building AP, it's not going to be quite as effective, really. So that means all members of Return of the Middle Sticks are about to reset here. They could go for the Baron, but that'd be very, very risky without their ADC. Fourth Shot is going to have to go clear that bot wave now.
Yeah, Tendies knows that he can do this. Build the AP on the Gragas, go for 2 full items plus he's got the Dark Seal and the Pen Boots. So this is all damage right now from him, and that is all backed up by the fact that Liposuction Lane and Kazekage, they're both so tanky right now, just because they're Urgot and Tom Kench. So he can really mess around a little bit with his build. And it looks like it is paying off. He popped he popped Silverhammer. He popped the other person in the fight over on the bot side of mid.
Yes.
I can't even remember who it was.
It might
was
be Dr. Giggles that he
might have been
did a lot
Dr.
of damage
Giggles
to.
or like Hayabusa. He did a lot of damage to everyone.
Yes.
So he does a lot of damage to everyone. It isn't just the squishies. And now Liposuction Lane is going to try and pressure Trotolor off of his what do you call it, Grump, but now
here comes
it's a
Trotolor.
2v3 right now as Hayabusa comes in, but Liposuction Lane is on Emma Hotson. The charge is in him. Fear Beyond Death may get him, but no, it expires. And now Silverhammer and Giggles are here to make it a 5v2. Kazekage going to go down as Liposuction Lane scuttles himself away.
In the mid lane, we have Return of the Middle Sticks pushing in. They saw that bot lane Kazekage and Liposuction Lane were getting collapsed on. That means they will get the turret here.
And now all 5 members of OGR rotating up, allowing Liposuction Lane to head back here and just go for that split push again. Yeah, just sending all 5 members, not being able to get anything, and giving back control over that bot lane. Not sure if OGR meant or should have sent all 5 members.
Yeah.
Maybe just left Dr. Giggles down there to deal with Liposuction and sent the other 4 up.
Absolutely. And Return of the Middle Sticks here doing a phenomenal job with their Baron control. The side of Oklahoma Diamond Rush has absolutely no wards on that Baron, and that means that they'll be able to push in that mid lane. The top lane is already slow pushing. We have Liposuction Lane in the bot lane split pushing. So once they push out that mid lane here, they could just go for the Baron straight up.
Yeah, both Trotolor and Silverhammer. Oh, just Trotolor going back. Silverhammer decided to cancel it. But yeah, OGR doesn't have that much vision, like, even past the river, let alone in the Baron pit itself. Now Liposuction Lane trying to chase down Lissandra. He isn't quite going to get the... Oh, flashes forward to get the disdain, and now he's standing in the middle of 3 members of the enemy team. Hayabusa is getting away, and Liposuction Lane is going to fall. Now Kazekage is going to have to pay for it, and that's going to be him going down as well to make it a 2-0.
On the
OGR
Baron,
getting a lot.
we have Return of the Middlesticks. Dr. Giggles trying to stop them right now.
He's running, but he's going to go down to 4th shot. Forces the flash, however. So now that's a flashless Varus, but Silverhammer's going to lose. Oh, that's the Zanya's coming out. Silverhammer, oh, he's going to set up the kill onto 4th shot. That's the ADC down, and now Trodolor is going to be in a little bit of a sticky situation as Tendies takes him down, and now Hayabusa in here doesn't have the Frozen Tomb, but Tendies peeling away for himself. Demon Print now chasing down the Lissandra. He doesn't need to go back in, especially with Emma Hotson here. Hayabusa going to go down to Demon Print. Demon Print jumping back in onto Emma Hotson as Liposuction Lane comes in. He's going to get the kill. Oh, and Tendies lives with just a couple hundred health.
That means they're going to turn on to the Baron here. Return of the Middlesticks finding these fights that don't look so great for them, but they're turning them around every single time. Oklahoma Diamond Rush is just really struggling in this game despite having moments of brilliance. They're just so far behind at this point that no matter what they do, it seems like Return of the Middlesticks is going to come ahead.
Yeah, they're playing. OGR is playing pretty smart right now, but unfortunately for them, Return of the Middlesticks just has the gold advantage to the point where you can start an unfavorable fight, and as long as you make sure that all of your members show up by the end, you can still win. That's going to be the smite coming out from Liposuction, who got that off of a spellbook. So another great thing about having that unsealed spellbook, the double smite, between you and your jungler.
Yeah, it does look like Return of the Middlesticks will pick up their 3rd Ocean Drake of this game. 4th shot soloing that one out before Trodolor could come answer that.
Yeah, we do see a Quicksilver Sash coming out for Demon Print. I think that's got to be for Trodolor's Glacial Prison, right?
Yeah, or Hayabusa Taichao's
Frozen Tomb.
Yeah, Frozen Tomb. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, even then, Silverhammer's binding as well could be pretty detrimental during a fight. Demon Prince just trying to get onto that backline, not letting anybody peel him, and just delete both Emma Hotson and Hayabusa Taichao.
Yeah, I would think that you would, automatically go for like a Banshee's Veil or something, but at the same time, Banshee's Veil is definitely less reliable. It just gives better stats for an AP champion. Wait, does it still give...
Yes, it
still gives AP? Or...
Yeah, Banshee still gives AP.
Okay.
I do like the QSS here just because he's not trying to waste so much money on just surviving in the backline there, and he just wants to get in and get out. So that means he can keep scaling up here instead of slowing down his build.
Yeah, the QSS being much more cost efficient. Just, since you only really are looking for that cleanse. So
yeah,
if it gets to 6 items, it's going to be a little more like, oh, what do I sell this for? Because does it really make sense to have an entire slot on this?
Yeah, and especially with the Tom Kench on your team, you don't exactly need the QSS.
And now, speaking of the Tom Kench, he's coming down here with his ADC, and it looks like they're just going to knock down this inner turret, going to be the last inner turret left. Only the base remains. That's going to be the QSS used by Demon Print as Trodolor's Glacial Prison comes out. And that's the flash forward by Tendies. He's going to take down Silverhammer. And now Trodolor's on the run. Tendies taken very low by Hayabusa. He's going to lose his life, but not before Hayabusa dies as well. It's only Trodolor and Dr. Giggles left. Dr. Giggles still has the World Ender. But Trodolor on the run. He's going to go down. It is 1v4, one man versus the world. And it is Return of the Middlesticks pushing in this bot inhibitor turret and taking the inhibitor.
And that has to be the game here. Dr. Giggles cannot hold all 4 members of Return of the Middlesticks with this Baron buff, with so many tanky members of Return of the Middlesticks. He's going to go in with the World Ender here.
But it looks like his resurrection is going to happen. Liposuction Lane is going to move back, but Dr. Giggles goes down. They're taking out the second Nexus turret. Silverhammer's here, but it's all in vain. They're going to take him down as well. No, the Zanya's going to keep him alive while they knock down the Nexus. That's going to be the kill by 4th shot, and that is the game for Return of the Middlesticks.
Wow, Oklahoma Diamond Rush was way too slow on the rotation there. Trodolor not picking up on the fact that Demon Print did by that QSS, and that means he's gonna waste one of the key cooldowns in that fight almost immediately, and then Tendies goes in on Silverhammer, pops him with the explosive cast, and that just means the fight's almost over at that point.
Yeah, just return of the middle sticks with that gold lead. They built it up early game and they never let it go. They were always pressuring OGR, and Fourth Shot and Kazekage definitely teaming up to be a force to be reckoned with in that game. So that will be our first game of the day. Actually, let's do a skin giveaway. We do have 2 skins to give away today. We'll do one now, and then we will do one after the Land Snack versus Team Fish Taco game. So I don't know how many people are watching. 17. Okay, that's
a good number.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we do trivia or just a raffle?
Let's go and do a trivia question.
Let's do trivia. Let's think. What trivia do I know?
Former OKLCS winners.
Oh, former OKLCS winners. Oh, but I don't know Diamond. And you can also look that up. Like just on the website.
Yes, it's true.
How about pro games? Let's do the professional scene trivia. Worlds. Today was Crown of Gen G, formerly Samsung Galaxy. He had the most deaths today in their game versus Cloud9, the most deaths of any Worlds game that Crown has ever played. How many deaths did Crown have in that game? And so it tied his record for most deaths he's ever had in a Worlds game. So the first person to put into the chat with the right answer wins the skin.
Okay, awesome.
Let's wait on that for a second.
Yeah, Group B today.
Group B was crazy.
Crazy today.
And it was like it was basically the perfect order of games so that it was just the coolest comeback.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And just the results of the games is just so surprising, and it made the whole group just flop.
Yeah, like no one would have expected that after the first round robin was over. Come on, guys.
Does not look like anybody knows this answer.
Just guess it.
Yeah, somebody could guess it.
Just guess it. It's a number. It's a single-digit number. I'll give you that much.
He did not go into double digits today.
He did not go in the double digits. He's a world champion, man. Come on.
Yeah.
He's not going to go at the double digits for deaths. Okay, I guess that's too hard.
Yeah.
How about OKLCS trivia? I'm trying to think if Diamond player trivia is hard because everyone's been here for so long.
Yeah.
That it's like, what's something that's hard but people can still get that I know. That's really the problem, the part that I know. I want to say, so this is the first split in, I want to say ever, but that's probably not right, that we do not have like the 2 classic, or the 2 long-standing teams in OKLCS Diamond. They're two teams that have been here, that have been around forever, and they're always, I feel like they're iconic because 2 GetRECt members have pretty much always played on them for, since they joined. Since they joined the teams, they've been playing on them until this split. Name the 2 teams. And this is probably a very long shot because I don't actually know if this is true. I'm just pretty sure it is. And of course, if nothing goes... Oh, wait. I think your chat is broke. Oh, is no one...
Maybe people are actually answering.
Yeah, people are actually answering. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yep, people are answering.
People are answering.
Okay, oh my god.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay,
we'll do it from the first question.
Yeah, the first question. So it's trivia. Some of us are behind. That's not fair. Raffle. Okay, it was 6. Crown died 6 times today, and that was the most he's ever died. So MaskLink 12, congratulations. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize that our chat was broken. Yep, there we go.
Okay,
And
awesome.
here it is.
Here we go.
Okay, so Mask Link 12. We will take a 5-minute break. I will message you, Mask Link, and we will be back with Team Fish Taco Snack, and then after that, the second giveaway. And this time we'll actually have a real trivia question, and we'll be able to see your answers.
Okay.
We'll be right
awesome.
back. are back. Sorry about that. We didn't realize that the chat was not working. So we did get that figured out. That was Crown 6 deaths. Crown 6 deaths today. He's tied with the most he's ever had at Worlds. So we will do another raffle. Okay, I guess that's just broken.
Yeah.
We'll do another raffle, or not a raffle. We'll do another trivia question after this game, which is Team Fish Taco versus Land Snack. UI is kind of bugged, so we'll actually have chat and time controls for this game.
Yeah.
The time controls shouldn't be very bothersome. The chat might,
I don't know.
how
The
this
time
goes.
controls is kind of bothersome to me.
Oh yeah, you do know exactly what happens when. Well, that's a bit of a buzzkill. Let's see if we can't fix that. It's just
Maybe there's like a hotkey for it that we don't know about.
Alright, so while we try and see if there's a hotkey, why don't you introduce Team Fish Taco?
Okay, on the blue side we do have Team Fish Taco. We have Azuki in the top lane on this Ornn. We have Mistress Yi on the Jarvan the 4th in the jungle. We have I bought a name in the mid lane on Vladimir, and we have Demon Repent and Lindis on Yasuo and Sejuani.
Meanwhile, on Team Landsnack, we do have Mechanical Reaper on the Urgot, King Yeetloaf in the jungle on Talia, Rito Torchic playing Fizz mid, and then in the bot lane Karamat and PB Doughboy, Lucian and Alistar. There's gotta be a way to just turn off
Toggle. We can toggle maybe the spectator HUD, just all together, and just do this all game.
Yeah, we'll just do this all game. So, this is gonna be fun. We've got blue side just starting. I assume the other side is also just doing red buff.
Yeah.
As is tradition. Yep. There we go. Meanwhile, I bought a name and Rito Torchic. So the Vladimir Fizz matchup. Both of them have that untargetability, but obviously they fulfill very different roles as champions. So
yes.
What do you think of that matchup?
Well, Vladimir is a little safer than Fizz in my opinion. Just even though both of them can, go back into the backline and burst those carries, I think Vladimir is normally like the better option unless the Fizz player is absolutely phenomenal. So we'll see in this game if Rito Torchic can pull off the Fizz against the Vladimir. Meanwhile, in the top lane we do have a classic Urgot versus Ornn matchup, very meta right now. So Urgot typically wins that matchup, but we'll see. The Ornn does have some potential to bully it out. This is a little bit better.
Yeah, that's good enough. We've got the people. Yeah, it's the team fight UI. So the Sejuani Yasuo bot lane. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
It is one of the less, the one of the less played like Yasuo combos in the bot.
Is this a Yasuo combo in the bot lane that's common?
I mean, well, as far as Yasuo combos in bot lane go, like the Yasuo Lee Sin or Yasuo Alistar.
Okay.
This is one of the less played ones, just because Sejuani's knockup is a little harder to do than like Thresh or Alistar or Lee Sin, things like that. Nonetheless, it still works in theory.
Yeah, I suppose so, but it seems like this Alistar Lucian lane will be able to bully out Demon Repent and Lindis. However, they're pretty full health right now. I don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah, so I think the teamfight UI, like obviously the full bar is how much health the total team has, but so now we've got a little bit of aggression coming on. Lindis is going to get stunned up. The Ignite coming down. The Flash away.
He takes a turret shot.
And now Karamat stunned up. Only one turret shot. No follow-up there. Lindis very low now. Yeah, but I think the more brightly colored section is who's on like the health of the people who are on screen.
Okay.
So you should be able to compare it, except for when there's a gank like this. So we have no idea how much health they actually have. But now Rito Torchic jumping on an iBot name forces to flash away. Rito Torchic now going to go down to Mistress Yi. Yeetloaf is on the run. Azuki is chasing, and so is Mechanical Reaper. Yeetloaf, I don't know if he does have flash, so he might have to go over. Yes, flashes away.
Incredible flash there. Now, Rito Torchic went in just a little bit too far. He should have known that the Jarvan was there, so I don't quite understand what that was. Maybe he expected to be able to kill Vladimir before.
Yeah, just got a little overeager.
Yeah, absolutely. And that will set him behind in this matchup, and that means the Vladimir will be able to blow up the backline faster than the Fizz in these team fights.
Now, Karamat going to be slowed. A little bit of damage done. That's the knockup. Now, Demon Repent under turret. Going to take that turret shot, and Karamat is hitting Lindis. That's the flash forward by PB Doughboy. Now, Karamat has the Ignite ticking on in Lindis. Gets the press, the attack popped. He's one hit away from dying, and PB Doughboy going to take him down. That's going to be the flash forward by Karamat to take the other kill onto Demon Repent. 2-0 in this bot lane. You're right. They do just get knocked around and played here.
Yeah, Lindis and Demon Print not exactly showing the greatest respect to the bot lane of Landsnake. Karamat and PB Doughboy doing a great job on this Alistar Lucian combo, getting that 2v2 and doing a 2-4-0 right there. Now, there was a little bit of miscommunication. I was worried that PB Doughboy would have cost his bot lane both of those kills, but in the end, they did secure both of them.
Yeah, they really not showing the level of respect that the enemy bot lane deserves. You know, obviously the Yasuo Sejuani combo doesn't really come online until 6 because that's when Last Breath becomes available. But you know, before then you can still trade. You just can't fight. The way that they, you know, the way that they went all in on PB Doughboy. So now we do have Jarvan running down to the bot side. He's got Scuttle Crab there, so he does have... Yeah, he did get the Scuttle Crab there, so he does have control over that dragon right now. Meanwhile, Torchic and I bought a name. Torchic is pushed up into tower. Oh, the Hemoplate comes out, but misses Torchic. He's not going to use that cooldown. Torchic is not 6 yet, and Eatloaf going to stymie his efforts. Oh, wow, he's very low, and now he's going down to Mechanical Reaper. The chains come through. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, the teamfight UI pops up, and that means we get the chains on our screen. Awesome.
So we got to do this next time there's a Garen in the game. Then we can just get the entire screen exploding when he Demacian Justices.
Absolutely.
And now Mistress Yi is here for Karamat, going to dash away. Demon Repent does not have ult yet. PB Doughboy peeling great for his carry. He's going to be stunned up. He's taking a lot of damage, and he does not have Unbreakable Will. Demon Repent going to take the kill on him, and now with Yeetloaf coming down, Team Fish Taco might be in trouble, especially with Rito Torchic. He has the fish. He's going to catch Demon Print. Demon Print going to go down. Mistress Yi trying to get away. The culling comes out. Lindis goes down. And Mistress Yi, the only one who managed to get out.
It's 2-0 in favor of Landsnake.
2 for 1.
2 for 1, yes.
Doughboy did go down.
Doughboy did go down. That's incredible turnaround from Team Landsnake there. Mr. C not ganking when his bot lane's level 6, but maybe jumping the gun just a little bit.
Okay,
so we can open that up then, but
we'll
not this whole thing.
Check this out just to see builds. Everything's going pretty much. We just don't want to show you guys the time controls because it shows when everything is.
We can see that and then press.
Yeah, I think.
No, darn.
I wonder if we can move this.
Okay.
Well,
this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. I bought a name now being aggressed on by 4 members of Landsnack. He's going to go down to Torchic. Going to put Torchic at 2 kills, I believe. 2, 1, and 2.
Yeah, Rhea Torchic is a little big right now after that roam from the bot lane, and then now that kill onto Vladimir. Azuki will be able to push in here, however Mechanical Reaper will be able to pick up that wave, pretty big wave, and he's going to try to stop Azuki from backing, it looks like. King Yeetloaf is coming up in the top lane here.
That's
Ultimate
going to be
comes
the call.
out.
The Forge God coming out. It's a 2v1. Azuki not going to get the knockup onto anyone. Now Mechanical Reaper and Yeetloaf dealing with him. Going to miss the Fear Beyond Death. He charges back and flashes, and now Mistress Yi is here. So,
it looks like Azuki will get out there. Really great job from Landsnake trying to make play after play happen, and will force Azuki to back, and he does not have TP yet. Mechanical Reaper does miss out on a fairly large wave though.
going to be the knockup, and now Karamat, Lindis doesn't have the knockup anymore, even though Last Breath is available, so that is no Last Breath going to be able to be used, and now Lindis going to be arrested on Rito Torchic on a killing spree, taking down the Sejuani.
Yeah, he is now 3-1 and 2 on that Fizz.
Doesn't do anything.
But
it's still time controls. That's not what we want. That's, yeah.
This is, okay. But yeah, Rito Torchic is now 3-1 and 2 on that Fizz. He's probably building Lichbane, if I remember correctly. But, oh.
There we go.
But without the mini-map.
Yeah. Okay, we just don't get a mini-map.
Okay, this is okay. We will not be able to see any rotations or warding, but we get all the action in the game, it looks like. Now Rito Torchic will go in here.
Yeah, I bought a name, might be in trouble. He should have the and the ultimate. Yeah, it's literally like we can't turn off time controls. So instead of this, now Rito Torchic going to be aggressed on the Hemoplate, comes out. I bought a name, goes down, but Rito Torchic with minions hitting him.
Potion, but there comes Mistress Yi. Shutting down Rito Torchic, now 4-2 on the Fizz. Incredible performance from Rito Torchic.
Yeah. Even though now he has given Mistress Yi 2 kills, he's still doing great. This Fizz is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the coming fights. Mechanical Reaper and Azuki trading, but no, the reason that we're doing this right now is because the time control, like, I guess.
Do you want to try again? Do you just to show those people who are?
Oh, wait a minute! Now Mechanical Reaper fighting off Azuki.
And there
He's
comes
going
the
to pull
ultimate
him in and take him down. So, look, if this, yeah, you can't turn off time controls, and it kind of ruins the suspense of the fight. So now Karamat aggressed on. He's going to be knocked up. That's the Last Breath coming out. He flashes away, and now PB Doughboy with the Unbreakable Will on him. He's going to be hard to take down, but he's going to go down slowly but surely. Meanwhile, Rito Torchic takes down I Bought a Name in another solo kill. That's the teleport coming out for Urgot.
Here comes King
as
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf drops in to the middle of the team. That's going to be the Weaver's Wall, keeping them away. Now, Mistress Yi going down, Lindis going down as well. Demon Repent is the only one left here in this bot lane.
Meatloaf with an incredible Talia ultimate, walling off all 3 members of Team Fish Taco there, and then now they will aggress onto the bot lane tower here.
No, it's like we have tried to click the thing, to press all of the buttons. The time controls won't go away and let us have the rest of the UI.
It's really unfortunate, but this is just what we have to do.
Yep, we gotta suffer. Finally, the first turret of the game going down at
2 turrets.
Time.
Yeah.
A certain time.
2 turrets going down in favor of Team Landsnake here. Rito Torchic really just snowballing this matchup onto I Bought a Name. He's going to go onto him again.
Yeah, he is going to do so much damage here, but Mistress Yi, he might have overstepped his bounds. Rito Torchic forced to flash away. The Hemoplate comes out, heals up I Bought a Name, and Mistress Yi going to have to give up the chase. PB Doughboy is here, and Lindis jumps over the wall. Rito Torchic throws the fish. Mistress Yi might be in trouble. Azuki's here, but that doesn't stop Fizz from going in. He gets away, and now Mechanical Reaper fighting Lindis and Azuki. I Bought a Name waiting in the wings.
PB Doughboy is about to have his combo up
Lindis
again.
misses the flash, but dashes over the wall. Anyways, Yeatloaf knocks up 2. Torchic jumping in onto all of the members. Lindis is so low, but Rito Torchic going down. Last Breath comes out onto Mechanical Reaper. He's going to go in, standing in the middle of the other team. Azuki and Demon Repent chasing down Doughboy. Azuki's got the Ignite taking on him. Lindis is so low. Mechanical Reaper's going to be able to take him down. But no, that's going to be the Glacial Prison taking down the Urgot. And Doughboy is in the back lines of the fight. But Karamat is in the front, and he's tearing through this team. He takes down Mistress Yi for a triple kill. And these teams trade even.
What an incredible fight from both teams. Every ultimate coming out right there. Rito Torchic not being able to back, so that means he's not going to be able to
and now Azuki might be in trouble as well. Karamat's taking turret, however.
Oh my goodness. Karamat stepping a little too far forward.
And Yeatloaf took too many turret shots as well. Demon Repent with the double kill here.
And that will be pretty much an ace in favor of Team Fish Taco here. Really pulling ahead, even though Rito Torchic is trying to snowball right here.
Yeah, Rito Torchic still 5-3-3. and Karamat is 4-1-5. So both of the members here on Landsneck are very, very strong. And in general, I want to say the gold has to be pretty heavily in Landsneck's favor, but Rito Torchic goes in onto Mistress Yi, knocks him up, the fish is on the, and the Jarvan is down. Lindis forced to just run away.
Well, PB Doughboy doing a great job chaining that CC there onto the fish, so that means Rito Torchic and PB Doughboy will be able to take Mistress Yi down very, very quickly, and that means that will be a free dragon in favor of Team Landsnake.
Yeah, with the jungler coming in, Yeetloaf is there now, so they can definitely secure that, assuming you hit the smite there. They definitely secured that with no chance of a steal. I don't know where any of the other members
Absolutely.
are.
Is there
right
a
now.
toggle for the mini map, perhaps?
Yeah,
maybe a hotkey or a mini map.
Map toggle. But now we have Rito Torchic going in on Azuki. The Call of the Forge God comes out. Is he going to be able to knock him up?
Oh.
No, he dashes through, and now Azuki in trouble, forced to flash away as Lindis, Mistress Yi, and Eyeball2Name all come in, knocks up the Fizz. They're going to take him down.
Rito Torchic with the moves, but 4 members of Team Fish Taco coming over means that Rito Torchic will go down now. It looks like Yeetloaf has summoned the Rift Herald up in the top lane here. Mechanical Reaper will push in mid.
So Team Fish Taco going to just take this turret as a sort of recompense, but Landsneck is... So if you turn off... It's because the HUD is disabled. Yeah, you just can't turn off time controls. You can't. Yeah, you can't do anything. But now, with the wall coming in, that's going to be the engage. They're taking down the turret, and now knocks back 3 members. But Demon Repent is on Karamat, and now he's on Yeetloaf. Yeetloaf might be in trouble. Yeah, he's going to go down, and now Mechanical Reaper going to take down Azuki. Demon Repent is on the run, while Lindis goes down to Karamat. So...
Grimble says press U.
Press U.
Awesome.
Really? Why is that not on the... Okay, this is great. And now with the Hemoplague and the Ignite, that's going to be Eyeball2Name and Mistress Yi taking down all of the remaining members there.
Eyeball2Name will live through that Ignite. He heals up from the minion. And that will be a successful defense from Team Fish Taco here. Landsnake only 3k ahead at this point.
Yeah. I don't know how much they've been ahead for the rest of the game, but after that, they are only 3k ahead despite the 3 towers and 5 kills. So shutdown gold coming in big here.
Absolutely, and it looks like the Team Fish Taco will just have to push out their lanes here as no objective is up for the taking. Rito Torchic is about to be a menace in the side lane. He's probably going to look onto Azuki yet again.
Yeah. Rito Torchic taking that red buff down there, while the rest of his team groups up in the mid lane. They do want this inner turret after Karamat gets his red buff. They chum the waters coming out. Azuki going to be knocked up, and now Rito Torchic takes him down to about a 1/3 health. Demon Repent is on the way, however. It doesn't quite get there, as Rito Torchic is now aggressed on by the Yasuo. Mechanical Reaper here to back him up.
Yeah, Azuki will go down this time as 4 members of Team Fish Taco are not there to save him. So that means Rito Torchic will be 7-4-3 now on this Fizz.
Yeah, so just looking at the gold, he is a full 1,000 ahead of his lane, ahead of his opponent laner. But more surprisingly, Mechanical Reaper 2,000 ahead of Azuki. I suppose it's not really more surprisingly, but now Mistress Yi is going to be knocked up and just runs away. Lindis also going to
Here
lose
comes a
that
TP
passive.
from Azuki in the back.
Oh, yeah, Azuki taking them and knocking up the Murgot. That's going to be the Glacial Prison going wide, but Mechanical Reaper is in the middle. PB Doughboy as well. Mechanical Reaper going to go down. Demon Repent very low, but now Karamat is here. He might be able to kite this out. That's Rito Torchic taking down the jungler. Lindis is very low. Eyeball2Name also very low. Azuki and Karamat duking it out at the top of this fight. And I don't think that the Ornn can deal with the Lucian, especially as he dashes over the wall, takes him down. Now, Demon Repent has slain Eatloaf, but he's the only member left against the two most fed members of Landsnack.
Well, it looks like the fight is not over yet. Rito Torchic looking for Demon Repent. He will hit the tornado onto Rito Torchic, and he's going to try to get out here, but Rito Torchic is going to go all the way, it looks like.
Yeah, still chasing him down. Neither of them have their ultimates or their combat summoners, so they both have flash. So let's see if we can get some outplays here. Rito Torchic jumping in on Demon Repent, going to use the troll pull, flashes the knock up, and now Demon Repent going to, oh, what are you doing, PB Doughboy? He's getting away, but Rito Torchic going to auto attack him for the kill.
Finally, PB Doughboy trying to come in there, maybe KS a little bit from Rito Torchic, but Rito Torchic will get that kill in the end after PB Doughboy blocks off the only escape path for Demon Repent.
Yep, and but Demon Repent did do a great job there, keeping the enemy, keeping two enemy members occupied with him when they could have been, pushing somewhere else or, gaining an advantage, counter jungling at least. So great on him, only trading his life and his flash, those map losses there. So now the Baron is up. It's 20.5 minutes, but I don't think either team can just take it right now. That's going to be the flash forward by Azuki. Now Yeetloaf might be in trouble. Definitely in trouble. He's dead.
Mechanical Reaper finishes his TP there. He's going to try to 1v2. No, he's just going to go for the wave. And Dragon is spawning at this moment with
and Rito Torchic might have overstepped his bounds. He's going to go very low, uses the troll pull to get out. The Ignite is ticking, and it looks like he's going to... Oh! The heal comes out from Karamat. Clutch saving him by the skin of his teeth.
Well, what a clutch heal from Karamat there, and especially because Mistress Yi and Lindis were right on his tail. So now they're going to get their first dragon of the game, a big pickup for Team Fish Taco. Now they're going to get the scuttle, and they need to push out their side lanes here. They're just letting their side lanes push in.
Yeah, two giant waves sitting around their inhibitor turrets. They're going to have to send some people to deal with them, or they're going to crash. You're going to lose that much gold and XP, and more importantly, you lose that much health on your turret. These turrets that you really need to keep alive. Got Landsnack running the jungle, coming down to this inner turret, trying to catch Lindis and Mistress Yi. PB Doughboy coming out. He gets the ground pound and hits Mistress Yi. He's going to go very low. He's actually going to go down, and now Lindis on the run. PB Doughboy is tanking the tower, so no one's going to even get close to dying for Landsnack. The Ornhorn comes out, only knocks up Karamat as they take down the bot inner turret. And now Mechanical Reaper leading the charge into the inhibitor. It's a 3v5. So Landsnack knows what they can do. I bought a name immediately going down, and now Rito Torchic on Demon Repent. Azuki is not able to do anything here. Rito Torchic going low, but still alive as Landsnack push into the base.
And that might be the game at this point. They can get the inhibitor, they can try the end. There's two members down from Team Fish Taco, and if Lindis tries to go in again, he will go down. But it looks like they're just going to go back. They might go for the Baron here.
Yeah, they definitely have the pressure to do it. They're 9,000 gold ahead. They've just taken the red buff here. Karamat has the DPS to do it, and he has Mechanical Reaper and PB Doughboy both to tank up for.
Yeah, Lindis not doing a very convincing showing here on the off-meta Sejuani support pick with the Yasuo. So we'll see if Lindis can maybe redeem himself after clearing these wards and maybe another team fight or two.
Yeah, Team Fish Taco getting the vision that they can up here on the Baron before they have to back off as Landsnack comes back to that top side. PB Doughboy running in, sweeping out the vision, using his control ward, seeing that ward that they have down there. Now it looks like Landsnack are going to threaten this Baron. They've cleared out all of the vision that the enemy team has here. So now it's just time to threaten.
Yes. Oh, it looks like Mr. Shi might be caught here.
Yeah, Rito Torchic, he gets over the wall, but right into the waiting clutches of Mechanical Reaper. He manages to get out. Lindis tanking a little bit of damage there.
Yeah, Landsnack does not want to take a fight right now because King Yeetloaf is not quite there.
Yeah, more importantly, Karamat's not quite there, but the Weaver's wall is down right now, so if they want to try and catch a reposition, they'll have to wait until now. And that's going to be the Alistar engaged. The fish hits Azuki. The Ornhorn comes out. He's knocked up. Isn't able to get the recast. That's going to be Azuki going down, as well as I bought a name. Now, Demon Repent, he's going to be pulled in and killed as Lindis goes down, and that's going to be the clean ace. Landsneck taking it 5-0. The Baron is all theirs now.
Yeah, and they don't even need to go on the Baron. They can just end at this point. Rio Torchic is looking for the end. He has a big bot wave here, and he might just end all by himself after his team picks up the Baron buff for him.
Yeah, that's going to be the Baron buff, and now with these empowered minions, Rio Torchic is going to be tearing through these 2 Nexus turrets that stand between him and a victory. He's going to take the Nexus. That's 2 super minions smacking the Nexus. His team isn't even here. He doesn't need them because Landsneck have taken... Whoa! Okay.
There we go. That's going to be the game for Team Landsnake. An incredible showing from all of their carries showing up in this game against Team Fish Taco today.
Yeah, a great job there by Landsneck. Definitely Rito Torchic and Karamat coming out strong, as well as Mechanical Reaper with the showing against Azuki in the top lane. So Landsneck take the clean victory over Team Fish Taco, and it's time for another skin giveaway.
Okay.
We're actually watching the real Twitch chat that's actually updating, and we have a trivia question for you. There have been a lot of games so far at Worlds, and with the groups coming to an end in the next couple of days, we're going to talk about the fastest game of Worlds 2018. Which one was it? Yeah, it's just both of the team names, because
yeah, both of the team names
both
so
of the
far.
team
What
names.
match was it so
Yeah,
far?
what match?
What's the fastest game so far at Worlds?
6. Yes, it is 6.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be it. 100 Thieves versus Invictus Gaming. That is Blueprint 0. So congratulations to Blueprint 0. You have won any skin of your choosing as long as it is available in the shop. It can get to you. So I will DM you as when we go on break. Is your Discord name the same as your Twitch name? Because I'm not sure if I recognize you. So after this, we will go for the third game of the day, Kansas State University versus Squattobots. Roll out. So we will see you in just a few more minutes. Don't go anywhere. And we are back with our final game of the day, Kansas State University versus Squattobots Roll Out.
Yes, on the blue side, we do have Kansas State University. We have V Ben in the top lane on the Urgot. We have UKB X Koala on Kindred in the jungle. We have Mortally Divine on Karma in the mid lane. We have Isazaya on Zaya in the bot lane, and Lord Care Bear on support.
What, you don't get the name? It's Azaya!
Oh!
Meanwhile, on the red side, Squattobots roll out. We have Sorcerer Navlan in the top lane on Scion, Spy Kid 810 playing Sejuani, Killer in the mid lane on Diana, and in the bot lane, Phoenix, Glory, and No Fear Matson on Vayne and Leona.
Yeah, it does look like Squattobots roll out. We're looking for a little cheesy level 1 invade there, but they were spotted out by Lord Care Bear. So that means that nothing really go out in the early game here. They will get a ward onto that top side, it looks like, for Immortally Divine and V-Ben.
Are they going to use their wards, or are they just going to stand there? Well,
it is a little early to put down a ward.
In any case, we do have a Vayne coming out. Not super common right now, but it's always good to see a Vayne. Always good to Vayne spot while casting.
That ward. So Vayne is usually an answer into the Kai'Sa because Vayne can just scale up in that lane because Kai'Sa is not very strong in the early game. They can scale up relatively evenly later in the team fights. However, Zaya is really dominant in lane. In Worlds right now, we can see that Zaya is one of the prioritized ADCs, so that means that Vayne might have a tough time in this lane here.
Yeah, with the Leona there's not really a super safe pick. It's all, it's all go, go, go. So I'm interested to see how this plays out, especially with an Alistar, against an Alistar who is also very good at engaging. It's probably going to force Phoenix, Glory, and Matson to fight rather than try and, just scale or whatever.
Yeah, and Spy Kid will get forced out by UKPX Koala there. He did a little bit of bad pathing. He went straight from blue and just waited around in the river there for that scuttle to spawn. So it looks like both junglers tried that strat, using their bottom side buff and then going for that scuttle. And it appears that X Koala is going to be able to just get her mark there.
Yeah, that first mark on Kindred, basically the easiest one to take in the early game, especially against someone like a Sejuani, not really having all of that much early game dueling potential. So it is really important that Koala gets it here and now because, all of the ones after it are harder.
Absolutely.
So Navlan and Viban in the top lane. It's Scion and Urgot, both of those, pretty common meta picks, especially at Worlds right now. You'll see a Scion or an Urgot or both basically every single game. Even if it's just like Scion mid or something.
Yeah.
So
in the mid lane, however, we do have a less meta matchup. We have both the Karma and Diana, two picks that you definitely do not see in the mid lane very often. Now, Karma, after she got her numbers tuned because she was too strong in support, isn't really that strong in the mid lane anymore. I believe her mantra E and just her E, her shield overall got nerfed because, shields were too strong in the meta. And that's why we see this melee support meta.
yeah, now Phoenix Glory is actually going to be knocked up and taken down so quickly by Lord Care Bear Lord Care Bear's Ignite and Isazaya's Blade Caller. No Fear Matson forced to run away as well. No cooldowns burned, basically no cooldowns burned for the bot lane of Squattobots roll out, and only the Ignite. That's going to be the flash forward by Lord Care Bear, going to knock No Fear Matson back in, forces him to flash away, but he gets caught on the minions, going to be stunned up and taken down by Isazaya. 2 kills now here, and Sorcerer Navlan goes down, giving Koala his second mark of the game so far.
Yeah, the bot lane of Kansas State University is doing an incredible showing on this Zaya into the Vayne matchup. Now, Zaya is definitely bullying her out and then abusing that, Zaya wins in the Vayne, and Alistar and Leona are practically the same champion in the early game.
Yeah, I do think, Phoenix Glory taking this Vayne, I did kind of pick himself into a conundrum here, you know, basically putting yourself voluntarily into this bad matchup against, you know, Xayah, a strong lane, a strong early laner. So I think you just need to be a little more cautious than they were showing, and you should be fine. You know, you'll lose CS and you won't scale as hard, but you won't die. That's kind of the idea. Now Killer and Mortally Divine trading off some damage. Killer going to come out on the worst end of that in health-wise, but Mortally Divine pretty low on mana.
Yeah, the problem is if Phoenix Glory starts to give up CS in the bot lane, he's really the only carry on the side of Squadabots roll out, because the Diana is going to go in, blow all her cooldowns, and then she just auto-attacks, you know?
Yeah.
So Vayne really has to carry these team fights, especially with Sorcerer Novlon on the Scion, not really one to, you know, carry those team fights by doing a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, I do think that this team comp would have been better served with something like a Varus, maybe, or I mean, hell, a Kai'Sa. That's even though Xayah is that early lane bully, Kai'Sa does, you know, pretty universally better into her than a Vayne. This early
aggressing on the Sorcerer Novlon here, but it looks like just a simple trade as both junglers are on nowhere. They're just nowhere to gank right now.
Yeah, the Decimating Smash going to knock up Vauban, give him a little more damage, but yeah, pretty much even in this top lane until, you know, they decide to commit to an all-in.
Yeah, Spike doing a little bit of bad pathing here, so that means X-Qual is gonna just take his blue buff as soon as it spawns. And the bot lane is in a position to dive right now, so that means that X-Qual could come down and look to abuse that matchup even more and take down Phoenix Glory once again.
Yeah, Novlon, oh wow, that's going to be the gank coming out by Spykid. Vauban is going to be taken very low and taken down.
Well, Vauban not putting any wards out right there, and that just means that Spykid on the top side of the map, losing his blue buff, is going to be able to trade over a kill onto the top lane.
Yeah, Novlon baiting in Vauban with the easy hits, but now we've got Phoenix Glory having to tumble away. No Fear Matson is in the middle between the two of these bot laners. The Ignite comes out, doesn't get the root, and now Issa Xayah is going to get the Silver Bolts procced onto him. Flash it forward, but now Koala's here, and Phoenix Glory is very, very dead. No Fear Matson now on the run. Koala is going to take him down. That's going to be another 2 for 0 in the bot lane.
Lord Care Bear played that so well, getting all of his key CC off at the right time, and that means Issa Xayah will live through all of that, despite almost every summoner being blown in that fight.
And now Killer going to jump in on Mortally Divine, doesn't get the pull back. That's the teleport coming in from Vauban.
Well, looks like a little emote will go out because Vauban was a little late on that TP, meaning Killer will get out.
Yeah, but that is the Dragon going over to K-State. They're going to take down the first Drake at 8.5 minutes. It's a Mountain Drake. So this is going to be a lot better for their turret pressure, especially in that bot lane. Issa Xayah and Lord Care Bear already, you know, so dominant in this lane, pushing into turret. With this Drake, it'll make it a lot easier to just take the turret rather than just threaten.
Yeah, Vauban overstaying their welcome here in the mid lane, meaning that Sorcerer Novlon will just get a lot of free farm up here, and Vauban will lose some farm, it looks like, picking up now the Ignite instead of the Flash from the Unsealed Spellbook.
Yeah, and letting this wave crash into turret, Sorcerer Novlon is going to stay pretty comfortably about 10 or 15 CS ahead of Vauban. So he is definitely in a good spot right now. And now we've got the bot lane returning back to normal. You know, Phoenix Glory went a little bit aggro in that last fight, flashing forward only to get chain CC'd. So again, as I said, if they can avoid, you know, if they can avoid overcommitting and, you know, making those mistakes that lead to your death, this Vayne may be able to carry pretty convincingly. But Koala is going to show and force Novlon to Unstoppable Onslaught away. In a similar vein, Spykid shows up in the mid lane and forces Mortally Divine's Flash.
Absolutely. We do look at the bot lane matchup here. Isazaya has already backed and picked up the BF sword, while Phoenix Glory has only a Bilgewater Cutlass.
Killer jumps in onto Koala, but he's going very low now. Mortally Divine getting the assist there. And now Spy Kid and Novlon are taking on Mortally Divine and Koala, but Vbon is here. He's going to take down Spy Kid. Sorcerer and Novlon forced to flash away.
Now it's a 2-for-0 in favor of Kansas State University, and they can push onto this mid lane tower here, or they can rotate for the Rift. Sorcerer Novlon might be able to hold them here. As Sion, he is really tanky, so it doesn't seem like they can just dive him straight up.
Yeah, and they're going to get some chip damage onto this turret. The teleport comes out for Killer, forces them back.
Next Cloud does get
Killer has the flash. He goes in on Koala, going to take him down. The shutdown for 450, and now Vbon is on the run. Uses the disdain to get away.
Yeah, Kansas State University, they did overstay their welcome there in the mid lane. They probably just should have gone back for the Rift, as Sorcerer Novlon could not contest that, but he did contest the wave, and after a TB from Killer, that will be X-Quala going down for Squadabots roll out. Totally blanked on the name there.
Yeah, it's a weird name, and also they just changed, but that's Killer jumping in on Mortally Divine, but he's
Killer
tanking
taking
turret
tower
shots now.
shots.
That's going to be the W coming out.
He's taking another
he's
tower shot!
Oh, Mortally Divine, using the
tower
E
to,
and using the E to or the W to trap Killer under the tower, where he had taken far too many tower shots already, going to sentence him to death.
Yeah, great stopwatch though from Mortally Divine, able to last so long under the turret, meaning that Killer will have to take so many turret
Vbon
shots.
taking on Spy Kid now, doesn't have the Fear Beyond Death, but doesn't need it, as Koala and Vbon take down the first turret of the game. Puts them at 4,000 gold ahead of Squadabots.
Yeah, Kansas State University really pushing their lead there through the mid lane. They know that they can't win top at this point, I guess, and they're just giving it up, and that might be a traded tower, but Mortally Divine will be there to stop it. He can Mantra Q the wave.
Ooh, that's so satisfying. I never get to do that when I play support Karma, but getting to see mid Karma do that, it's good enough. Vbon now going to take down the Scuttle, get some Rift Herald control as Koala takes down his red buff. That looks like it is going to be Kansas State's. Oh, that's going to be the unstoppable onslaught coming out onto Mortally Divine, who's going to go very low and very down. The ignite on from Mortally Divine onto Killer, but now Koala is here and taking Killer very low. That's going to be Koala going down. Spy Kid here with the hit onto Vbon. That's a 3-for-0 now for the Squadabots.
Wow, great chain CC from the side of Squadabots rollout means that they will take the fight and the Rift Herald here.
Lord Care Bear now flashing under turret. The Unbreakable Will is on, so he's not taking that much damage, but using his flash and ignite on Phoenix Glory.
And Sorcerer Novlon will cancel his TP there, meaning that Phoenix Glory is still all alone in the bot lane. He will get dove here if he stays.
Yeah, and that's going to be the second tower now going down in favor of Kansas State. Puts them 2 towers ahead, but they're basically back to where they started earlier after that team fight went wrong for them around the Rift Herald.
About 4k ahead, and however the Rift Herald has been picked up, and it has been shown that Squadabots can win a fight, so that means Squadabots just has to take one more fight, drop the Rift Herald, and the gold lead will be even, if not ahead, in favor of Squadabots. Yeah.
That is Spy Kid with the Rift Herald, so we're not going to be seeing any of those fancy support has the Rift plays like we did last time. Now Killer just clearing in the mid lane as Koala comes in with Lord Care Bear. Oh, jukes away.
Fancy
from the headbutt
from Killer, moving away from Lord Care Bear, meaning that he will miss the headbutt pulverize, and he will. That means Killer will live in this one. However, the dragon is spawning, and Squadabots roll out has no vision on that dragon.
Lord Care Bear moving forward, but now he's going to knock up Killer. He's caught, though. The Unbreakable Will is not available for him, so he's going to go down. Now, No Fear Matson going to get pulled in by the Urgot actually saves his life because of the Lamb's Respite. Now Koala goes down, Phoenix Glory dies as well. Vebon and Isazaya is going to use the Feather Storm to get away. Mortally Divine takes down Matson, and now Spy Kid looks like he's going to go down as well. It's Killer versus Mortally Divine and Vebon here, but he is going to lose his life. Doesn't look like Sorcerer Novlan can finish anything either. Going to knock out Mortally Divine, but not finish him off as Kansas State aces Squadobots roll out.
Yeah, Squadobots roll out, engaging a 4v5 there, actually, and Sorcerer Novlan coming in very late. He ults onto one member of Kansas State University, and he plays the fight overall very poorly, trying to zone away the Zai instead of helping his team. So that means that will be the ace in favor of Kansas State University and the Mountain Drake.
Yeah, engaging the 4v5 when they were still, they were still behind. I mean, I don't know if they thought that that Novlan was there, or they just kind of forgot how the game was going at that point. But definitely puts Squadobots rollout much further behind of K-State now. They are almost 5,000 gold. A swing of about 1,500 in that one team fight, and now Lord Care Bear steals away the red buff.
That has to hurt. Spy Kid 810 will be tilted off of that one. Lord Care Bear securing the red buff for himself.
Yeah, the only outer turret remaining for Squadobots roll out is their top lane, so they send Sorcerer Novlan up there, and Koala looks like he's going to go and try and push that in. Oh, Vebon might be caught, however, if Spy Kid moves forward, he's going to get 2 hits, 3, gets the stun off onto him, and now Lord Care Bear is here, pulverizes the ground. Vebon moving forward, they know that they're in control here, with Mortally Divine coming in on the side.
Absolutely, Squadobots do not want to take a fight right now. They really need their Vayne to scale up and get some more items, and if they just keep taking fights, that will never happen.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like Kansas State wants them to be able to farm up safely. They're pushing in these towers and making sure that it's a battle to get every single CS here.
Yeah, Killer is in the side lane, does have the TP, and that means that Killer's about to look for a flank here. Might get spotted out by some members of Kansas State University as they're roaming down.
Rift Herald channeled and summoned by Spy Kid. That is, that's going to mean that they want to protect this Rift Herald, but at the same time, they can't overcommit to making sure that it gets that charge off.
Yeah, and the Rift Herald will go down here after a desperation play from Squadobots roll out.
So now it is 5v5 here. They are all mid, trying to push in this inner turret, and all of the important cooldowns, all of them are up, except for Isazaya's Summoners, and Phoenix Glory's Flash, and No Fear Matson's Flash, so I'm wrong. But that's the Solar Flare coming out, catching 2 members. That's going to be the Lamb's Respite coming out. Mortally Divine is on the run, but going to go down. Koala very low, but Matson going to lose his life. Koala's so low, he's going to go down, and now Isazaya is on the run. Killer running away from Vebon, but Spy Kid is now in over his head. Novlan is on the run from Vebon. He's going to chase him under the turret, get knocked up, tank a couple turret shots. Lord Care Bear goes in. They're juggling the turret aggro here, but they're all very low. Novlan doesn't quite have the damage yet, but Killer jumps in and takes it. The ultimate isn't going to be available for Killer yet, so there's no gap closer there. He doesn't have his flash. Novlan does, so he gets the Soul Furnace off, or Soul Forge off on Vebon. Furnace.
Yeah, and there is a huge wave crashing in favor of Squadobots, so that means that they might be able to get that inner turret here if Xqual cannot make it in time. Now that team fight, it's just the story of both ADCs playing the team fights just exactly the opposite. Phoenix Glory going in, trying to do so much damage, but just mispositions and gets caught out, while Isazaya, very safe on the Zaya, is able to just kite back and use her ultimate to be able to win that fight.
Yeah, and you can see that difference in their scoreline, 2 and 4 for Phoenix Glory, trying to go in, but constantly just getting taken out just because he's too squishy, doesn't do enough damage yet. Meanwhile, Isazaya 5-0-7, tearing through these team fights, but still not going ham.
Yeah, and there is a huge top lane differential at this point. Vebon is 4 kills ahead and a whole item ahead, really. With they both have the Righteous Glory and their boots. However, Vauban does have the Black Cleaver to Sorcerer Novlan's Giant's Belt.
Yeah, and that is extremely impactful. Having the damage item there instead of, an extra tank item is going to be doing a lot. Spy Kid goes and tries to stop Koala, but, that turret is, at this point, going very low, especially with the 2 Mountain Drakes that Koala is using to chip away. That's going to be the inner turret going down, moves it to a 2-turret differential, as the third one gets lined up in the top side. They're pushing in on these inhibitors here. Orderly Divine with the poke is going to be doing a great job at knocking away Phoenix Glory.
Oh, here comes Spy Kid.
Spy Kid, but he's in the middle of 4. I don't know what he's doing. Madsen going to jump in to try and save him. Oh, but Novlan hits the wall. Phoenix Glory now on the side, trying to chase after Isazaya. Lord Care Bear going very low, but now Phoenix Glory uses the heal and goes back in. Vauban's on top of him, though. Spy Kid is going to not quite go down, but that's Isazaya. He's going to go down, and now Mortally Divine, but Koala's finally here, and he's tearing through. He takes down Phoenix Glory as well. Novlan is the only one left right now as Madsen goes back. Koala doesn't go down. Novlan tried to flash and get him. That's going to be the Lamb's Respite, healing him, and he takes down the dead man.
And that will be 4-4-2 in favor of Kansas State University, who will now push onto this mid inhibitor tower. No fear, Madsen is going to try to defend, but
the Hero Leona.
The Hero Leona here will not be able to defend that inhibitor turret, but you will be able to defend the inhibitor.
Yeah, and that fight almost looked really good for Squattobots. They caught Isazaya early on in the fight and took him down, but then that's when Vauban jumped in. Spy Kid was very low. Phoenix Glory had to run away. No Fear Madsen was out of the fight at that point. And then Koala just tore them apart. 5, 4, and 10, 2 items for the Kindred.
Yeah, and that means that Kansas State University will pick up their 3rd Mountain Drake of the game. A huge pickup for them means that Baron, their next objective, will get melted so quickly. With X-Koala, with Vauban, with Isazaya doing so much DPS in these team fights, they'll be able to do it to Baron for sure.
Yeah, and look at the level difference between the 2 junglers. 13 to 11. Koala is 2 levels up on his counterpart, which means not only will they be melting the Baron fast if they go for it, but also that Spy Kid has almost no hope of actually smite stealing away in a 50-50.
Absolutely, and it looks like Kansas State University is about to look at this Baron here as Squattobots is trying to get some vision control.
8K ahead. Kansas State is playing this clean and safe. They're not just trying to throw themselves against these turrets mindlessly. They're going in, they're picking their fights, and now they're dancing around this Baron while Vauban is in the top lane. He has the teleport and he has smite from his spellbook.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be the Spy Kid missing the glacial prison, but it doesn't matter because Mortally Divine going to go down. Spy Kid taking the kill as Vauban and Sorcerer Novlan duke it out, but that's going to be the top turret, or the bot turret going down. Now Koala caught, doesn't have the Lamb's Respite now, so he's going to go down, and now Isazaya is going to be pulled, he's going to be chased down, stunned up, and killed. That's a 3-0.
And it looks like Squattobots is about to start up this Baron here. We do have Vauban with a smite able to contest but there is a TP coming in from Sorcerer Novlan.
Yeah, Sorcerer Novlan also has his ultimate, so if he really needs to cause a distraction, he can. Spy Kid does not have his smite, however, so they've got to fight this. That's going to be No Fear Madsen going very low, but Lord Care Bear and Vauban both losing their lives. Mortally Divine just respawned, so he's not going to be able to get there in time to disrupt anything.
That's 2 more members going down on the side of Kansas State University, who is really just almost... They've thrown their huge gold lead at this point with the Baron going over the Squattobots.
Yeah, it went from 8K to 5K now, and Squattobots have the Baron for 3 minutes. They also get a turret from that pushing wave in the top lane, so they're looking for these outer turrets. This is a lot of easy gold to take here.
Yeah, especially with this Baron buff, they should be able to take these Baron minions. However, Vayne isn't the best at sieging, so they're going to have to look for a fight before they can do anything.
Yeah, this is now a 2.5 item Vayne. Has the Guinzoos, has the Bork, and has a Zeal. So she's going to start doing this damage, tearing through this enemy team. But, you know, you've got to pick the right fight. You've got to have good enough peel for this to actually play out in your favor.
Yeah, we do see Killer rotating up towards the mid lane after doing Gromp here, while X-Koala is in the bot lane. They might look for a fight right here.
Yep, and now No Fear Madsen uses the Solar Flare, doesn't catch any members, but now Sorcerer Novlon slowing Vbon. That's going to be the knock-up onto the Urgot, and they go in on him. That's Phoenix Glory not hitting Vbon, but moving around the back of the fight, trying to hit Isazaya. Now Lord Care Bear catches him and takes him down. That's going to be No Fear. No Fear Madsen is running, or is already dead. Killer running away from the fight and not getting anything in there. UKP Koala is going to take down Novlon, and that's the ace, but with Spy Kid going down.
Absolutely, and that might as well be the game at this point in favor of Kansas State University. Kansas State just really turning around that fight after so many key cooldowns were missed on the side of Squadabots, and that will cost them the game.
Yeah. 4 members pushing in. They've got a minion wave, and Vbon and Care Bear are both tanky enough to hold these turrets. And with Koala coming in and the second Nexus turret going down, it's still a few seconds before Madsen's up. And Phoenix Glory and Madsen can't do anything about this. They're both going to be taken very low. That's Phoenix Glory down. Madsen going very low as well. And Kansas State take down the Nexus.
Yeah, Kansas State almost completely threw their lead there. Things were really looking up for Squadabots' rollout. However, Squadabots just took a really bad fight. They missed their Glacial Prison. Sion did not have ult, but they called for the fight anyway. And that just means that that's a one fight in favor of Kansas State University.
Yeah. So that is the conclusion of Week 8. So let's go ahead and take a look at the standings at the end of this week. They are on the GetRECt website right now. So it is currently Killer Whales United at first place 8-1, then 2 members at 7-2, Return of the Middlesticks and Unlucky Retribution. We do have a 3-way tie for 4th place. That's K-State, Landsneck, and Team Fish Taco, and then Propulsion at 5-4 is the last member who the last team who has the potential to make playoffs. Then in 8th and down, Oklahoma Good Diamond Rush and 100 Steves at 3-6, Squadabots roll out at 2-7, Deathcap for Cutie at 1-8, and Golden Gatekeepers, who withdrew from the league today, 0 and I suppose 12 now, or 11. So Killer Whales United is at 8-1, currently the first seed, but by no means are they locked for first. If they lose their next game, and either Return of the Middlesticks or Unlucky Retribution wins, then that's a tie for first, gets broken by the head-to-head. If they lose both of them, they could very easily go to third. So this is a very tight playoffs race right now.
Absolutely. So many teams at the top of the standings here. So many teams tied for those playoff spots. And we have Propulsion at the back of the line trying to get in there, trying to make a name for themselves in their first split of the OKLCS.
Yeah, Propulsion currently in 7th, but if we look at the match schedule for next week, week 9, we do have Propulsion playing Deathcap for Cutie, the current 11th place team. So, they do have a fairly easy schedule. None of their other playoff contenders, they aren't playing against any of those in their last 2 weeks. So if they can win out and either of the teams ahead of, or any of the 3 teams ahead of them drop their match, they do have a very real chance to still make it into the quarterfinals.
Absolutely. So let's see it from Propulsion trying to write their own story here in the first split of the OKLCS.
So with 2 weeks left in the split, before we get to playoffs, it's still anybody's game. So get out there, play your matches, and make sure that they're good ones, because we all want to see them. So that is going to be it from us today here at GetRECt. We will see you next week with week 9. See you all later.